when it comes to the synthetic fabrics are fabrics that are made up of human-made materials. So there are different synthetic fabrics. Are there example rayon, nylon, acrylic, polyester, and olefin fiber. Okay, so in this session we are going to learn a few synthetic fibers which are prepared manually with the different chemicals. So natural fibers, as we know very well, they are obtained from plants and animals, and so it is very much clear how they are obtained. Understood? And we have discussed in brief about the cycles, and we have discussed about how they have removed from the animals and how they prepared. When it comes to the synthetic fibers are fabrics that are made up of human materials. Understood? Synthetic fabrics are fabrics that are made up of human-made materials. That means, what do you mean by human-made materials, children? Yes, Rasma.
Human-made means like in the laboratories they make it like scientists find it like that.
So in the laboratories, means by using different technical reagents. Am I right? By using different technical reagents, these fabrics are made up of.
Yes, ma'am.
They're not natural materials.
Yes,
they're not natural materials. They're the materials humans made.
Yeah, of course. When it comes to anything, when it comes to synthetic means man-made. Synthetic means man-made. Man-made in the sense, obviously it is prepared from man. Understood or not? So when it comes to the synthetic fabrics, fabrics are mainly made up of human material in order for the wise thinking of man. What do you mean by wise thinking of man?
Like we think in depth or like cleverly we can relate.
Yes, simply it's nothing but clever thinking in order to increase the quality, in order to mix up the quality with the natural, with the synthetic, and in order to increase the strength of the quality. So based upon anyhow, some of the synthetic fibers, mainly the raw materials, are from natural fibers. Understood? Mostly all the synthetic fabrics are made by man. That we know very clearly. But from where the man prepared? Only all with the chemicals? No, in some when we discuss about that synthetic fiber, the main raw material, the initial one of the ingredients for the preparation of this synthetic fibers are nothing but natural fibers. Understood? So directly or indirectly, in order to prepare the synthetic fabrics, they definitely depends upon natural source, whether they are from plants or whether they're from animals. Understood this point, children?
Ma'am, understood, but can I ask you one doubt?
Sure, Neha. Go ahead.
Ma'am, actually, can you just read out the last example that you have put in the slide, because I didn't.
Olefin fiber.
Ma'am, olefin.
Yeah.
Ma'am, actually, what kind of material is it? I have never heard about it, so I asked.
Olefin fiber is nothing but what we can say, it's a kind of natural synthetic fiber. Olefin is nothing but a carbon hydrogen fiber. It is prepared from the combination of carbon and hydrogen with the different components and with the different reagents.
Understood, ma'am.
So actually, one by one, we'll go in deep, and we'll go with a brief discussion with the structures. So structures are not much very important for you all. Understood? But we'll go in brief, and I'll give you a gist about the concept in brief along with some examples. Understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Yes. Can we go with the first one? Rayon?
Yeah, ma'am.
Rayon?
Yeah, ma'am.
So rayon is nothing but a synthetic fiber. Okay, rayon is nothing but a first artificial fiber. It has a property to that of silk, and this is the preparation of it. So when we discuss about the rayon is first artificial.
Ma'am, I have a doubt that rayon is the first artificial fiber. Why did you say like that?
So among the concept what we have taken examples in the class how we can say the child is gaining first mark and the child is gaining second mark. When we compare with the marks of the other children only we can so say that this child is gaining first and this child is standing second.
Okay.
Among the examples what we have taken, among all these examples in the before the 18th century itself, they were introduced this rayon. That's why when we compare with the remaining synthetic fibers, we can say that rayon is the first artificial fiber. So it has the property similar to that of silk. So why these synthetic fibers are obtained? Leave about all these examples. Why these synthetic fibers are obtained, children?
Ma'am, because they need something else than the natural fibers, or maybe a stronger fiber than the natural fiber.
To increase the quality. So this synthetic fibers is nothing but why it is enhanced with. But anything obtained in the what we can say that in the market. So I want to buy any product in the market. So is that the common man or with the man with the more money or man with the less money or the common man or the middle class people? So can we go and buy the same kind of product by all the kinds of people? I mean, if the product is of 6,000 worth. So for one category of the people, it's 6,000 is very much high. For a normal people, up to some extent, it's okay. For the high category people, they say that 6,000 doesn't matter. Am I right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So when we consider the natural fibers are very costly. The best example can we go if we have seen that khadi products. What do you mean by khadi products? Pure cotton.
Pure cotton.
Which are waved by hand, not with a machine. So that's why it is very much costly, and because the thread is pure, the texture of the material is pure, and the property and the nature of the product is very much pure, so we feel much more comfort. It's not like lustrous, we can say that the quality is excellent. Why we say that quality is excellent? Because it is made up of a natural fiber. Comfort. It won't give the warmness when we wear that khadi product because it is made up of pure cotton. So is every person, like every category of the people, when we go with the social science class also, we just give the categories, am I right? Based upon the economical background, based upon the economy, and one is based upon the earning. Understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So is that the natural fibers are very much costly with a high price? Can everyone can afford to buy all these natural fibers?
No, ma'am, it's pretty difficult.
Yes, it is. It is very difficult. So in order to reach the product to everyone, each and every person to feel and to wear it, so the synthetic means they are nothing but imitations of the natural fibers, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
They are the imitations of the natural fibers. So in order to, and these synthetic fibers, when it compared to with the natural fibers, they are very much, the range and the price of it is very much low, and many more advantages when we compare with the natural fibers. Obviously, when two fibers are placed nearby, both are looking similar. Understood what I mean to? Both are looking similar. One is completely obtained from natural fiber and the other one is obtained prepared by man, that is nothing but a synthetic fiber. But the texture, the color, the appearance and everything is exactly same. But when we compare with the synthetic fiber, the more benefits for the synthetic fiber is more when we compare to the natural fiber. So which one you are going to opt it for? Did you all understood what I mean to?
No, ma'am, I didn't understand.
If two products are there, if two fabrics are there, one is completely made up of natural fiber and the other one is completely made up of synthetic fiber. Both are looking exactly same. With same color, with same texture. Okay, everything is same. But when we have seen this is 6,000 and this is for 2,000. Synthetic fiber is for 2,000 and natural fiber is for 6,000. 1 point. Listen carefully. And
Yeah.
other one, the properties of entirely synthetic fiber is high. That means it is resistance, it is moth-free. What do you mean by moth-free? It doesn't attract it towards the fungus or any other insects because it is man-made. It is made up of chemicals. Understood? So all these things, there is much more advantages to the synthetic fiber. So which one you are going to buy?
Ma'am, actually, we will be going to buy, if it is a common man, we will be sure buying the synthetic fiber. But if it is a high, means I think they will be surely going with the cotton.
Okay, leave about the high and the common man. Leave about the high and common man. So first of all, when we want to buy any product, whether it is common man, whether it is high category people, whatever it is, leave about the discrimination. And then now what I mean to say is, if we are thinking about 6,000 and 2,000, all the time we can't wear all 6,000 rupees costly this thing for every purpose. Only occasionally we'll go with the high price material. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So definitely we'll opt it for 2,000, which is low and having much more advantages than
I go with synthetic fabrics. I'm not just looking at the cost, but I'm looking at the advantages.
Very good, Yashika. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Good answer. So definitely we'll go with the synthetic fibers. But
yes, ma'am. I'll also go for synthetic fiber because they're durable and most of them will be comfortable.
Very good.
Actually, I think in my house I'm having most of them synthetic or like banyan clothes.
Yeah, because we'll go with the first one is we'll go with the pay scale or the expensive scale of the product, and the other thing is, so how many times we can wear it, whether they are durable, whether they are wrinkle resistant, it require all the time pressing. So for normal or the regular use, we can't press it all the time. Mostly we'll prefer to the wear happily and again wash it and again happily wear it, not with always going with the pressing and maintaining the cloth for much time. Yes or no? So we go with the easy usage of the material. Did we?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next. Okay. So in this so many examples we have discussed about rayon and nylon. We are going to. But what are the advantages? What are the simple properties of a synthetic fiber? We should know the properties of a synthetic fiber. First one, the appearance of the synthetic fiber is much lustrous than the natural fiber. Understood? So, for example, if we go to a party, if we want to visit to a party or present in a particular party, we'll wear the khadi products or we'll go with the synthetic products with a nice luster and appearance with a good texture.
Ma'am, actually, I can give an example of myself because even I select like a dress with a beautiful net of rayon or nylon for a big function and all because it is beautiful.
Why? Because there we can't see the cost of it, where we can't see the comfortable, but the appearance whenever we'll go for the party or in the birthdays of yours, so definitely we'll go with a nice, good attire. Yes, so that we can gather attention on us. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it doesn't mean that we are not discriminating or we are not doing anything. Or in what sense? As a humans, what sense we are going with to select the products? Whether they are natural, whether they are synthetic. According to the situation, according to the purpose, we'll select the products. All the time we can't go and stick to the cotton or natural fibers. So many of the times we'll go with the synthetic fibers and some rare occasions we'll go to the natural fibers. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what are the advantages? First one is wrinkle resistance. Synthetic fibers are wrinkle resistant, so all the time no need of pressing. After wash, after drying, we can fold it and we can use it. So wrinkleness won't be observed in the synthetic fibers. Whereas natural fibers, all the time when we use
Yeah, ma'am. I can give an example like when we are using like cotton, shawl and all. Once you just fold it, it will be having that wrinkles in it, and every time we need to iron it.
Yes, definitely. So in that consideration, like what we can say that wrinkle resistance property is very much helpful. Within less time after using, after drying, easily we can wear the material and we can. So no need to maintain much. Second, synthetic fibers are durable. Synthetic fibers are durable. What do you mean by durable?
Durable means, ma'am, for a long period of time we can use
For
it.
many ages. For many ages we can use the material.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the shiny appearance also won't be lost. So happily we can wear because it is durable. So when we use this natural fibers, simply I can say that they are not durable, but they are durable. In what sense they are durable? Because we need to give the proper conditions to the fabric, then only they are durable. Understood? Next, synthetic fibers are moth-free. What do you mean by moth-free? Synthetic fibers cannot be attracted to by insects. Synthetic fibers cannot be attracted by fungus or any other bacterial thing.
It's not I didn't understand it.
So moth-free in the sense, if it is natural fiber means naturally prepared, so no chemicals are added, so that they're attracted towards the fungus, bacteria. Understood? And mainly insects. So these insects are very much fond about the natural material because they are the plants and animals. So they attract and then eaten off the material. So that in order to preserve the natural fabric is also very difficult. When it comes to the synthetic fibers, they are moth-free in the sense because these insects won't be attracted towards the fabrics. Why? Because they are prepared from chemicals. That strong odor itself, they are not attracted towards the microorganisms or insects. Understood?
I understand about the microorganisms, but doesn't it even attracted by insects? Can you give me an example like?
So some kind of bugs we can say, those bugs are very much attracted to eat the, what we can say that silk, especially silk. So these bugs, what happened? They'll attract small, they'll attracted towards it. Once they found, they make holes. They'll eat enough. Understood? So in that point of view, they need to add all the preservatives. They need to add the naphthalene balls around it. Or whenever they place the silk, this thing cloths. That's why if you go to the textile or any other malls, this silk is very much comfortably packed enough. Understood? With the polythene cover, the silk is completely packed enough. And they keep on change the folding also. Once it is attracted to the moths or insects, so what happened? So it is very much difficult to stop them because some of the how they'll attract and some of the how they'll attack and they'll start eating it up. Understood? So they won't be placed under the moisture conditions. They'll be placed under that like room temperatures and completely covered properly. Understood? Understood or not?
Ma'am, I didn't understand.
Understood.
What you did not understand, Neha?
Ma'am, actually, I didn't get about it. Like what you just said now.
Hmm. Hmm. You did not get about the insecticides and moths too?
Yeah, ma'am.
What do you mean by moths, ma'am? Microorganisms or living organisms? So when you, for example, if I place a piece of sugar, so that if I leave the sugar in an open area, definitely they will be attracted by, the sugar is attracted by ants. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if any chemicals are added, if any preservatives are added to the sugar, packed food. So to that packed food, insects won't be attracted. Why? Because some preservatives are added to it. Understood? So when it comes to the natural fiber is very much attracted to the insects. Understood? Insects and microorganisms. When it naturally obtained, fungus will be placed at the top. Understood or not? No chemicals are added in it. So when it comes to synthetic fibers are prepared from chemicals. So the chemicals, they prepared the synthetic fiber so that with the order itself, they won't be attracted. Understood or not?
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
So in that point of view, we can say that synthetic fibers are moth-free, wrinkle-resistant, abrasion-proof. What do you mean by abrasion?
Abrasion, I don't know, ma'am.
Yeah?
Don't know, ma'am.
It's nothing but tearing, wearing and tearing. If you go and wear, so abrasion-proof in the sense there is no scars and there is no that leaving of that particular area. When if you go with natural fibers, if one thread is got removed from the fiber, so it disturbs the entire waving order. Understood? So these synthetic fibers are very much bonded and strongly they are interlinked with one another so that the waving also is very easy and abrasion proof in the sense if it is happen to any one of the line, it doesn't disturb the other one. Because they themselves in that particular position, they'll be stronger. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is about the properties of synthetic fiber. And they are at the tensile strength. What do you mean by tensile strength? So what do you mean by tensile strength?
Don't know, ma'am.
Tensile strength means holding capacity. Holding capacity. So now I'll take one pure cotton thread. I'll take one nylon thread. I'll tie a heavy weight stone with cotton thread and one with the nylon thread and I'll hang it.
Okay, ma'am.
Which one will cut faster?
Ma'am, surely the cotton thread.
Why? Because the holding capacity of the cotton thread is less when compared with nylon.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is nothing but tensile strength, the holding capacity of that particular thread. If the thread can bear with heavy load, that it means that the fabrics is having high tensile strength. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And one more thing we can give that burn natural fibers threads and burn synthetic fiber threads. So when we burn the natural fiber threads, we'll feel like burning of cotton, burning of hair smell. Understood? When we burn the fabrics made up of synthetic fibers, okay, when we burn it, we'll smell like plastic is burning. Understood? So simply by burning the synthetic and the natural fibers, simply we can say that natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals because when we burn the natural fibers, we'll feel like burning of hair smell. burning of paper, smoky odor, we'll feel it. When we burn the synthetic fibers,
there is some reaction with the chemicals.
Yes, leave it with the reaction. When it burns, immediately it catches fire when compared with cotton or any other natural fibers. So when the burns with the synthetic fibers, when they burns, we feel like burning of plastic.
Ma'am, when we burn it, like the plastic smell, will it come?
Will it?
Like the smell of the plastic, will it come when we burn it?
Yeah, when we burn the synthetic fibers, we feel like burning the plastic. It's very difficult to inhale the fumes which are obtained from synthetic fiber. Understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.